You ever promise yourself, that's it. From tomorrow, I'm changing my life. Tomorrow shows up and nothing changes. Same habits, same routine, just extra guilt. Here's the truth. You're not lazy and you're definitely not broken. You're just fighting one of the strongest forces in the human brain, habits. And habits don't go down easily. Think about the last bad habit you tried to quit. Late night phone scrolling, junk food when you're stressed, saying 5 more minutes and losing 2 hours. You know it's bad, you want to stop. So why does your brain still say, yeah, but let's do it anyway? Because your brain loves shortcuts. Not because it's stupid, because it's efficient. Habits are your brain saying, I've done this before. I don't want to think. Let's switch to autopilot. And autopilot is powerful. When a habit forms, your brain builds a path for it. At first, that path is rough. You have to think and put in effort. But over time, that path turns into a smooth highway. Meanwhile, breaking a habit doesn't erase the road. You're trying to stop using a highway and walk through tall grass instead. Of course, it feels hard. That's why you wake up, your alarm rings, and before you even think, your hand is already grabbing your phone. You didn't decide that. Your habit did. Habits live in a deep part of your brain that doesn't care about motivation, goals, or inspirational quotes. It only asks one question. Did this work before? If the answer is yes, it hits replay. Another reason habits are hard to break is because they feel good, at least in the moment. Chocolate feels comforting. Scrolling feels relaxing. Binge watching feels like escape. Your brain remembers the reward, not the regret. It doesn't think about how bad you'll feel later. It just remembers that last time, this made things feel better. And when you try to change, your brain panics. It prefers familiar routines, even unhealthy ones, because familiar feels safe. That's why quitting a habit can feel uncomfortable, boring, or stressful. Your brain isn't trying to sabotage you. It's trying to protect you just very badly. People think breaking habits is about willpower. It's not. If willpower was enough, nobody would procrastinate or eat junk food at night. Willpower gets tired. Habits don't. That's why you can resist all day and mess up at night when your brain says, I'm exhausted. Let's go back to the old way. Here's the good news. Habits don't disappear. They get replaced. Your brain hates empty space. Remove a habit without replacing it, and it will bring the old one back. That's why people quit one habit and accidentally pick up another. Same need, different outfit. Real change happens through small, smart steps. Tiny changes work because they don't scare your brain. Instead of saying, I'm quitting forever, you say, I'll delay it by 5 minutes. 5 minutes feels safe, and 5 minutes repeated enough times starts building a new path. So don't beat yourself up when you struggle. You're human. You're fighting years of repetition and brain wiring. The fact that you're even trying already means you're making progress. Habits aren't broken in one big moment. They're broken quietly, one small choice at a time, until your brain finally realizes, oh, we're doing things differently now. And when that happens, the same brain that fought you starts working for you. That's when real change finally sticks.